Konnichiwa guys, ghouls, and non-binary fools. It's your queen of chaos, Chiaki AMF, back again for another video on this spookiest of months. Last Halloween, on the new Yokai Watch subreddit, I released a fanon item called the Trickster's Treat. When fused with certain yokai, it results in a form that is much more Halloween-themed than typical Yokai Watch characters. And this year, I held a little community event asking, what yokai would you like to see fused with the Trickster's Treat? And this video is the results. Unlike usual, we have 5 top results this year. 5 yokai to be given a Halloween-themed makeover. So let's get right into it. In 5th place, suggested by user/Salamance Plush with 4 upvotes, they wanted a skeleton version of Destroy, the American superhero Tyrannosaurus Rex yokai. A bony dinosaur is a pretty standard thing in pretty much all dinosaur media, so I decided to loosely base this one on the B-Rex from Fossil Fighters. I loved that game as a kid. This one posed a slight challenge as Destroy has a very unique head shape, one which gave me a bit of a hard time drawing the first time around. But once that was figured out, I gave him the whole skeletal look with some black bits in between, and a Halloween striped shirt, along with his signature hat. Overall, a pretty basic idea, but a good one to start us off. Next up, from Financial Prompt, they wanted something with put a sock in it. And dealing with a snaky sock yokai, I only had one idea. The sandworm from Beetlejuice, not that dumb. My idea with this one is that it's basically one put a sock in it being sort of eaten alive by a second one, given the sort of two-headed silhouette the sandworm is known for. And of course, black and white is a pretty common color scheme for striped socks, I would know. One thing I'm proud of is making the lips of the outer snake the, edge of a sock with the whole ribs in there. I'm particularly proud of that. This one is a bit creepier than the last one, but what can I say? It's spooky month. Next up, in 3rd place from R. Axel D, with 5 upvotes, was Sailor Nyan. I'ma be real, I had no idea what to do for this one, so I sort of went for the zombie sailor chimera thing look. Really, I was just kind of throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck. I went in with the base inspiration of Davy Jones, hence the claw and the peg leg, but as I went on, I sort of just made it up. Ultimately, we resulted in this weird little Frankencat sailor. Is it my most inspired design? No. But art is what happens when you work with the restrictions you're given. I am no coward, so I did what I could. And that's all I have to say about that. Thankfully, user/SelectShop9006 gave me more direction. They wanted a version of Frosttail that was more based on a werewolf. And since Frosttail is a very cunty yokai, I had to use a very cunty werewolf as a base, and thus took inspiration from Claudine Wolf, because I am a Monster High nerd. With this one, I am most proud of the color scheme. Weirdly enough, the off-white, the dark brown, and the gold really looks for a pretty mesmerizing look. And we gotta get the gold chains in for some werewolf drip. I mean, they had to be gold. If they were silver, this werewolf would be in a lot of pain. Altogether, we have a very stylish werewolf, rounding out our 2nd place spot. I hope you guys enjoy. And finally, suggested by one of my patrons with 7 upvotes, the Coma Nomads. Captain Starshield wanted these ones to be based on serial killers, and I only knew one set of serial killers that worked in a group. Do you like scary movies? That's right, the Ghost-Face duo. With these two, I gave them different masks, one having the more basic ghost face, and the other being a bit more...
Yo. What's up?
Yeah, that. These two made for some pretty cute hooded serial killers. Although that is a sentence I never thought I would say. Of these ones, I am probably the most proud of these two. It was just an inspired concept, and I personally love them. I hope you love them just as much. And there you have it. 5 yokai given a Halloween makeover to fit the season. This was a bit of a shorter video, but if all goes to plan, I'll have another one up for actual Halloween proper. As usual, thank you to my vampire tier patrons, prosecutors at Crumb and Tanaka for helping me stay afloat, as well as all of my other patrons. You guys are what keeps this channel going. And in addition to my Patreon, if you liked any of the art you saw in this video, I take commissions. All the details can be found on the pinned post of my Tumblr or in the link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed these spooky yokai, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, have a dark and stormy night.